G'day Marvel Future Fight gamers, VaderG here. Welcome back to the 5.30 update pre-release information. Just going to have a quick look at Mr. Fantastic in this video with his Future Foundation uniform, and let's have a look at that uniform and see what it looks like. It's a pretty cool looking uniform, sort of white and black. Can't go wrong from a fashion sense if you stick to white and black, particularly if you got some silver highlights in your hair. I'll just have a bit of a look at him here. Sorry, it's a bit slow because my laptop is a bit slow here. But let's just have a look at this uniform effect. What you're going to see is there's two skill changes with Reed. But this uniform bonus is reasonably insane. Applies to self 35% increase of all attacks. That is no joke. That is on top of the actual uniform bonus, which is, it looks like it will go up to 25%. So 25% plus 35%. So Reed's getting a little bit of a bump with this uniform. Only 60% increase in attack, which is just incredible. So he will be off the scale in regards to damage output. In regards to his skill changes, his third skill has changed, and it's a pretty big change. The skill effect looks much cooler, which we'll have a look at in a second. So before he was kind of doing the sort of roly-poly gear, rolling around the joint. This time he sort of like got some epic fist action going. But the actual damage, so he's looking at damage accumulation on this skill. Accumulates 100% of true damage regardless of defense and dodge rate. Cannot exceed 10% of HP. So it's based on damage received. It gives him invincible and increases attack by 5% for 1% for each 1% of damage taken. So really up to 50% increase extra damage from this skill for a period of 7 seconds. And it has a cooldown time of 15 seconds, which when you've got a cooldown of 50% comes down to 7.5 seconds. So effectively, if you're spamming the 3 skill, he will get, and you're getting hit a lot, you will get an extra 50% increase in damage to the remainder of your skills as well. His 5th skill, really from a stat point of view, there's not much change. He gets a bit of a bump here with the decrease to all speeds to enemies. Probably not a damage bump. And I did a little bit of testing just before. Seems like he's doing the same number of hits. But let's have a look at Reed in his new uniform. For anyone who has Tier 3 Reed, which I personally don't have Tier 3 Reed, he is going to be off the chart in regards to damage output. That's my prediction. It's a pretty safe bet to say that. So let's get these lunatics to come over and sort of start attacking me. Pick this area here. So we go to his 5th skill. So it's the sort of rubber ball, bouncing ball type skill. It's the same as before. It has that reduced speed to enemies. Now the other skill that has changed is his 3rd skill. So we'll have a bit of a look at that. Yeah, so it's got quite a few hits on it as well. See if we can get these guys, group them up a little bit more and see if we can get a better look at his 3rd skill. And it does a fair number of hits, 80 hits, but it's that damage accumulation which you can see, which comes up on the screen there. That's a big change for Reed. We'll have a bit of a look at his other skills. Kind of similar to what they were, although I have to admit I'm not an expert on what his skills were prior. I'd never really used him much because I never took him to Tier 3. But it's a hell of a bump. I mean, just from the uniform alone, even if there's no skill changes at all, which there is, 60% increase in damage. That's no joke. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with some other uniform reviews in a minute. Thank you.